He could hear you.
I need to hear the
He
clap.
can't hear you clap.
Ooh, there we go. There we go. All right.
Don't
All
smack
right.
me.
So, excuse me? Hello?
Oh, shocking.
Do we need to have an intervention? All right. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, logistical stuff. Anybody want to fill Koi and Odin in on last week?
Oh.
Are we gonna do it in character, or I don't know?
Well,
we can do it in character, but I feel like in character is just gonna end up being Eternal / Ganondorf reading off his list again. So if you want to do it in character, you're gonna need to put on a little bit more airs than what usually happens.
Yeah, I got this. I don't know.
Look, I'm just saying, Eragon and Guided. I don't know why you like try to steal a book from the library when you could just like take a book and read it. And that's it.
Wait. So okay,
I had fun dressing up as a dwarf, or what was I dressing up as? A dwarf.
You were very ugly.
So are you guys still like you just fought and stuff, or is this after?
I don't even know if that's canon or not, to be honest.
We got into
a festival
and did some just beating each other up while we were waiting for you guys to do whatever you were doing.
I mean, yeah, I was in the audience.
You guys ganged up on me.
You were in the audience.
It was a 4v1.
It was
26 AC though, out of character. Hello.
Just say Jarius is or Wheelie is
who's
very
oh my gosh.
Jarius.
Very, very can take care of himself. We don't have to worry about him anymore.
Yeah, we don't.
He kicked our ass.
Ganondorf, on the other hand. Hi.
All right.
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for that 9 on the concentration check.
Rogue.
The other logistical thing I was going to say is that I do not have an intro for this week because I am not DMing this week.
Ooh, guided?
Not me.
Ryan.
Yeah, it's me.
Amazing.
So everybody give a warm welcome in whatever way you want to our neighborhood fresh DM. I promise that I won't give you a hard time, but the rest of these folks.
Are you playing a character? Are you playing Eragon? What?
No, I'm not playing Eragon. You will find out.
Oh.
Hopefully. We'll see.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, so with that being said, Ryan, take it away. And of course, if you need any help, I can just hop back into GM mode, but I literally don't have access to anything right now because I am, for all intents and purposes, a player.
Okay, so alright guys, my first DM experience,
Wait, so where are we? I'm so confused.
So we're currently in Brazil, at least. Yeah.
Okay, so the fight took place in Brazil?
Yes.
Okay.
Brazil.
And I also will say, just for your sake, you don't have to worry about really tying it into the main plot line. Like, if you want, it can just be like, you guys ended up here for whatever reason, you know?
Oh no.
Drunken night and we wake up and we don't remember anything, and then there's this new character that we have.
Well, I know I gave my boy Yosef a call and I was on vacation with him.
Okay.
We had a lot of fun together doing things.
Okay, so
did you bring us back anything?
What? No, of course not. He doesn't give gifts, except for candlelit nights. That's the one exception.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Also, is there like a playlist you want us to listen to, or?
No, it's okay. I can just use your music because
Okay.
I'm not really sure. Okay. Anyway. So after the festival, I assume we all reconvene together. And
You're the DM. You control.
Oh yes,
You just
that's right.
say it.
We reconvene.
do it.
Everyone reconvenes. And we take a long rest because it was a hard fought battle. Wheelie won. Honestly, and yeah.
I'm not gonna correct that.
And everyone. So it's a long rest. So everyone gets their resources back.
So I meet up with the group.
Yes,
Awesome.
you do.
Like, wow, nice showing out there, guys. I had a lot of fun watching you.
I got
Thanks for
betrayed. Even though I technically betrayed.
I have to say, it's
Ganondorf.
kind of an interesting way to spend your downtime. Because we literally
It was
were
fun.
just in the abyss like yesterday. I don't know why you guys wanted to fight more. Weirdos.
We got some new skills. We just wanted to
Have consequences, so.
try them out.
I'm always down for a fight. Don't you know?
Wait, who?
Aragon. Okay, wait. Okay, this is weird. I'm playing my character right now.
Wait, is Eragon your DMPC? Boo.
No, you'll see. Anyway, we take a long rest. And when you guys wake up in the morning, Aragon's gone. Or at least you can't find him.
You guys, where'd Eragon go?
Probably go pick another fight somewhere. Maybe he's an ant. Any ants?
Oh, did we not change? Did he not get changed back?
I mean, sometimes he just likes to turn into stuff, right?
Maybe
Yeah.
he's with Shooty Steely.
So, can everyone make a perception check?
Yes.
You're doing it. Baby's first roll.
Oh. Good.
Oh. It was a baby roll.
Wait a minute. How many people do we have? 1, 2.
Pog is for some reason.
Yeah, Pog doesn't exist. I didn't update the tokens.
Get out of here.
So yeah.
So we have
But you're waiting on Isarya, just Isarya, because you're gone. Yeah. Or you just keep going, because sometimes people are busy with other stuff.
Okay.
Hello?
Okay.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello?
Hi.
Perception check. I stream or turn on camera? I feel like I should.
I'm also going to join you.
Okay. Anyway, so Flinty Eternal, you notice that Eragon's door was left ajar. And usually his door isn't.
Oh, well, his door's open. I'm just gonna run inside.
Somebody in there? Question mark?
Bro, I just went to go get some food.
So
Flinty, don't steal his stuff.
Don't steal stuff. That's your job.
I don't steal stuff.
Come over here. Isn't your last name literally Steely?
No, it's Steely.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, it's Steely.
Yeah.
Okay, Flinty, since you went into the room, can you make another perception check? Okay. You notice there's what seems to be a note on the desk beside the bed.
I read it.
Okay. So this is what you found.
Ooh. Sorry.
If you can see that.
I can see it. Hey guys, I found this piece of paper. It
That's
looks
pretty
like
neat.
it says ISIS on it.
What?
You guys know what that is?
Wait, let me see it.
Let me see it.
See, it says ISIS at the top.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds offensive.
Wait, how do you whisper people?
We should
/W space, and then you type in the character name.
Okay.
We should
Or you can
teach
just DM them
those.
on Discord.
We should teach those who made this word a lesson.
Why? You know what that means? That word?
No, I just don't like it.
Oh.
Oh, that looks familiar.
Does
It says I don't know. I'd like to translate it, please.
Let me see it.
It looks like Dwarven.
I think it is. It's druidic or druidic. I don't know how you say it, but
Can we get a dwarvish interpretation of this letter?
Not again. But no, Galadriel picks it up and notices that it's actually written in Druidic, which is their language written or known by just Druids.
so I can translate it since I am kind of druid, half druid.
No, yeah.
So it says, "They're coming for me. Sandport. Beware the drows. 65.56257,000 or comma 90.51508 from Eragon." It sounds like they're coordinates. Sorry, I was a little choppy there. It's not my native language.
So they're coming for him? Who?
Yeah,
ISIS?
I don't know who it is. It just says they're coming for me. Sandport, whoever that is.
Why would
Or maybe
ISIS
that's
come for him?
location.
Is it because he's gay?
What? He's gay?
That's very yikes. We should if that's the case, we should kill them.
Whatever happened to his boyfriend?
It's Ken.
We should teach him a lesson for trying to go after Eragon.
It's Kent, guys.
So who?
I can still hear his voice.
How do you know who Kent
Who are those
is?
people
Random
are?
orc dude.
Oh, I don't know. I saw him working at Odin's shop back in Kars.
Who's talking right now?
Random orc guy, apparently.
Which shop?
Odin's shop. I don't know the shop. It's Odin's shop.
His bar?
Yeah, his bar. Sorry. I must have been drunk.
Speaking of establishment Odin, we still need to do auditions for your Ripley's, believe it or not.
I don't know if he was aware of what his house was converted into.
Oh. I'm just gonna slowly back away.
They turned your house into basically an animal zoo, so
Surprise!
Oh, I mean, I approve of that for sure.
So we have these coordinates. We really need to go find.
See,
Eragon.
though. I mean, I guess he almost killed you all, so he's pretty important.
Yeah.
He killed me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah,
Like, yes, we need to go get him.
yeah, and I don't
He's running from someone.
homophobes. So let's go like find them.
What?
They probably like or don't like garlic bread either.
It's true.
Okay, so how are you guys gonna get there?
Wait.
We didn't.
We're gonna figure out where these coordinates lead to first. I guess we need to read a map.
Wait,
Or
where was it?
talk
What was
to
that
them.
sand place?
Sandport?
That's a location.
It's
I
a
don't
location.
know. Is it a location? Okay.
Can
Yep,
we-
it's a location
Be
on the
where
map.
the drows says.
I'm assuming the Drows are a type of person or race or
Or
something.
clan or something.
You
I
can
think we
answer
need
that
to-
question, Eragon.
They're dark elves.
It's
Okay,
probably
dark
they would
elves.
probably know that.
Gotcha. Okay, so I think first things first, we need to figure out how far away this place is. Where
Okay.
can we find a map, or is anybody aware of where this place is?
So Sandport's actually a pretty known location. So I'll just show you guys on the map where it is.
That would be super helpful.
Essentially,
Ryan, you're doing so good.
thank you.
Scroll down. Alright.
Okay, so it says Candlekeep. We're ignoring that. It's right there.
Don't worry. Oh, you guys are gonna see the
Oh,
flaming city of
man.
Hildebrand on the way down there.
Yeah,
Amazing.
We should definitely. We
We're
should
gonna see what?
rally.
You're gonna see the fallen city of Hildebrand. You pass them on the way.
We should get Ballers and the wagon, the whole gang back together again.
Yes, we do need to rescue Ballers and Bagpipes.
I mean, they're not in
Alright.
trouble.
And Baller and Bagpipes. All three of them.
Okay,
So how far is that? We are in Brazil right now.
Does anybody know where Ballers is?
You
Didn't
left
we
them.
in
You left
Alessia?
them in
Alessia.
Alessia. Yeah.
Where
Well,
is
that-
Alyssa on the map?
That proves
Way
problematic.
down there. Oh yeah, we won't be able to go get
no, this is very far away.
them. Yeah.
But I can teleport there.
Can we teleport? Yeah, that was my next question.
Where
do it.
to
To
Alessia?
Alessia,
Or?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh
Okay,
wait.
so I'm gonna.
Is it? It's a
Can you-
lot further to go from Alicia to
Can you
Sandport than it
teleport
is. Go ahead.
Ballers back?
You'd be going past it
Yes.
and then coming right back.
I could use some
Right.
exercise going from Elysia to Candlekeep.
No, why would we pay for a wagon when we have a
We
perfectly
like
good
doing stuff
wagon?
the hard way.
So can we make a Can you transport there and then transport them back?
To Brazili?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that they come here with us, and then we can ride them out and take them with us on our trip to Sandport.
Yeah, I should be able to.
Do you want someone to come with you? Can you transport with as many people as you want, or how does that work?
Mhm. Yeah. Let me see. It says shimmering portal opens within the circle you drew and remains open until the end of the turn. Any creature that enters the portal instantly appears within 5 feet of the destination circle or in the nearest occupied space. So I could technically bring the horses.
Nice.
I don't know about the wagon though, but horses, yes.
Guess that's up to our DM.
Wait, so well, do you have the can you show it? Like show the spell
Can
description?
you link your spell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teleport. So a 10-foot diameter circle on the ground. So as long as it can enter the 10-foot diameter, which, I mean...
I also want to say canonically that I have established, since every major city has teleportation circles, they would definitely have mages that are operating those.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Kind of like Cyrodiil, right? Like, so you don't have to teleport yourselves.
Cyril, what?
That makes sense.
Let's do it. Does anybody want to go with guided? Sorry,
guided?
Sorry.
I mean, I'll go with.
Oh, you can pick up your gold too while we're there.
That's a good idea.
Do you want us?
Ganondorf, do you want to go with? To see the bar that you chose to try to steal from and Odin rebuilt, or...
I wonder if your body is still there, Odin.
Alicia. Yeah.
I think we got rid of it because it was scaring away the patronage.
I mean, I'll go with you. That sounds fun.
Wait, are you guys just going there to get horses and coming back?
Yeah.
And grabbing my money.
Yes.
But you're going there to get horses?
And a wagon.
To get to Sandport?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, because you don't have teleport circles there to Sandport. Okay.
Correct.
And I can help you with the gold amount, Odin, because I know I was one that set the rules. I think it was 2d10 times number of days or something. Let's just say it's been like 200 days, because you guys were in the Abyss for a while.
Months. Alright, so I'm gonna pull out my cool fancy chalks. Gonna pat Humphreys on the head, look at my egg, and I'm gonna start drawing. Or wait, I don't have to draw since we have a teleport here.
Yep.
Sweet.
So, do we have Alicia? Yes,
I think you do. Yeah, just the outskirts of it. I deleted all like the maps of everything else inside, but...
Okay. So who's here again? We have Isarya,
Odin.
Ganondorf.
Okay. And remember, you get your spell slots back. You guys took a long rest. Okay. So, looking to get some wagons. Wait, is Ballers there? I forgot.
Yeah, they left Ballers. They left Kent in charge of all the horses and stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
so no, I thought Kent was
He works at Odin's bar as
yeah,
well.
He does, but I'm pretty sure... Actually, I don't think we ever concluded what happened to your own wagon and horse, but...
I think if memory serves correctly, Kent's a prostitute.
I'm pretty
That
sure
seems awfully presumptuous.
I don't think he is.
It's not even a presumption. I'm pretty sure that's literally what happened.
What?
That's you guys literally
The only
made
one
Kent
that
a
doesn't
prostitute in Odin's bar.
I actually think I do recall that.
Oh my god.
Eragon did not consent to this.
You consent to this.
Wait, you guys should ask Kent if he wants to come rescue Eragon. That'll be a true test of his.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Of his love.
Yeah. Since we don't need a babysitter for everyone else because they're coming with us now, so he should come with us. Odin, you need to find another employee.
I'll just hire somebody, I guess.
Who are you
Sure,
gonna hire?
Sure can help you pick out someone that's there all the time, or maybe he's got a dishwasher he wants to promote to bartender or something.
Okay.
All right. So, let's see. So right now, did we go to are we at the bar now?
Yes, you're at the bar.
All right. Do we see Kent?
Yes, you do see Kent. He is tending to the customers. Hey, Odin.
Tending to the customers.
Tending. Dang. Am I interrupting?
Oh, no, you aren't, Odin. How can I help you? If anything, would you want to join in? Could I help you? Don't tell Ganondorf.
I'm good for right now, but I appreciate it. Maybe later. Do you have
Oh,
like
okay.
an idea? We have Eragon missing. We kind of wanted you to come with.
He's missing? Ah, he does that sometimes.
Just does that?
Yeah, he does. Usually, although, I mean, he usually tells me beforehand if he goes somewhere, so I don't know. Was there a warning?
Yeah, you left a really weird note about him being pursued by something or someone, and we have to go to like Sandport.
Sandport. Interesting.
Yeah.
I do recall him talking about that once. If it's at Sandport, then this might be a bad situation.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
On Sandport. Hot diggity dog.
Hot diggity dog.
Hot diggity dog, the good dog didn't say.
Okay, yeah, I'll come with you. But who's gonna run your bar, Odin?
Who's like the most who's our most valued or like consistent customer that might need a job?
That has to be Brittany.
Brittany.
Yeah, the Half-Orc.
Where's she at?
She's sitting at that table over there, I think.
All right, I would like to go and talk to Brittany.
Okay, you approach her.
Hey, are you Brittany?
Hey, darling, how are you?
So much better. Say it. Are you looking for a job?
Oh, I could use some of the coin. What are you thinking?
Yeah, you see, you know Kent, right?
Oh, Kent's lovely in more ways than one. What about him?
Nice. I basically need you to do his job, and we're gonna take him for a little while.
Oh, I'd
You think you can
love
do that?
to, Odin. I'd love to. Oh my god, I've always wanted to do this.
Awesome.
Okay.
You're
what do I have
hired.
to do? Oh, I'm just.
You're just hired. That's just like that. We'll pay you the same wages we were paying Kent.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, I need to go back to my house, get that outfit that I've always wanted to try out. Okay.
All right. Get it. Go get it and come on back, and you guys can swap places.
Okay. And you see her running off.
All right. Hey, Kent, where's all the cash? I need to collect before we take out of here.
Oh, sure, Odin.
Did you take your cut already?
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. Yes.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, just Kent's an NPC. So don't worry about whatever he has.
All right. So what do you want me to do for the gold calculation?
So do you see the equation that Ganondorf posted?
Yeah.
So roll 2d10 and multiply that by 100. Just for now. I think it's like pittance compared to what you need type slash roll. All right. 1,600 coin, which normally would be a lot, but because you guys robbed a bank, it's kind of inconsequential.
All right. I guess we'll just wait for Brittany to get back, and then we'll go ahead and...
She's already back.
Dang, Brittany, you are fast. I look forward to having you work here.
Oh, thank you. And she has this nice frilly made outfit, black and white, with big bow on her hair. Yes,
Dang.
yes.
Like very nice.
Mm-hmm. And then immediately she turns to the next customer.
All right,
I'm at your
we
service.
should go. Oh, I think she'll make pretty good tips. I think we're good.
Oh yeah, I think so too. Let's go.
All right, let's go find some horsies.
Okay. So was Ken in charge of horses? Or like
you can just say that they found them where they left them. I honestly don't remember what happened to Ballers and Bagpipes, to be honest. So
okay. Yeah, I guess Kent leads Odin to the stables. And everyone else, I guess, if they followed. And yeah, we have Ballers and Bagpipes. You guys have them.
Wasn't
Bagpipes
Ballers a
is like
baby horse?
big, right?
yeah, Ballers was a baby horse. But Bagpipes would have grown by now, I think.
Sweet.
Huge. So what do you guys do?
All right, we need to. Are we gonna try and get our whole wagon through your portal, Isarya, or should we just get the horses out of here and then find a new wagon? We did decorate our old one pretty nice.
Let's try to get it through. If it doesn't work, then we'll
All
just
right.
redecorate a new one.
Ganondorf, you want to drive?
Yeah, I'll drive.
All right.
So 10 feet. Portal. How long is that? That's plenty. Yeah, never mind. Okay. It is kind of snug though. The wagon's pretty big.
So we're able to fit everything like in there. Is it like we have to separate the horses from the?
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to ride them in separately.
Yeah. And for the wagon, you're gonna need to do a strength check
Okay, I'll
to
pull
push it
the
in.
wagon, or yeah, do the wagon separate from the rest of you guys.
Can I ask a question now? Where is this teleportation circle? Like, is it weird to walk two horses in a wagon up through like the palace or something?
I wouldn't worry about it. It's ground level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty bitch.
You want me to just make like a flat strength check?
Yes, flat strength. Yep.
It's an 11.
Wow. But that's enough though. You're only getting a 10. Yeah. So you managed to push the cart into the portal. Albeit it was a very, very tight squeeze, and it was surprisingly difficult for you given your stature and strength.
All right. Awesome.
Okay, and so you guys all arrived back at Brasilia. Fantastic. So who stayed at Brasilia? That was
Galadriel.
Dynasty, Galadriel,
Yeah.
Flinty, and Wheelie. So I want you all to Galadriel. Could you all make perception checks, please?
Damn.
Nice. Okay. So while they were doing that, you guys noticed that the star medal is also gone.
What?
What?
You guys, where's
Hold
our
on.
star medal at? Who had it last? Like, I thought it was like in the bag of holdings for someone.
Yeah. It's no longer in the bag of holdings.
Yeah, I'm gonna look through my bag. I'm gonna throw everything out. Poop is gonna go all over the place.
Oh my god.
The poop. That's all make it dexterity check.
That's what I would say.
Okay, I'm fine.
Damn it. Do we have to go back to the abyss?
No, so you assume it was stolen. Or assume it was stolen. When Eragon was perhaps captured.
Wait, do we know how long he's been missing?
A night.
Wait, don't you have like glasses that can see in the past?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, because they can only see an hour back.
Oh.
So it's definitely too late. Okay, so everyone reconvenes in Brasilia with the horses and everything.
Ballers. And bagpipe. I missed you guys, and I'm gonna pet the horses and kiss them and just be really excited.
That was actually so good.
That was so good.
It was.
That was so good.
Like, where are your antlers, boy?
I forgot that was a thing.
Say,
you gave
well,
me.
at least, and then I'm gonna turn around and Kent, hey, long time no see.
Oh, Galadriel, it's been forever. How's it been?
Good.
So
Just,
what have
been
you guys
on
been doing?
adventures.
Ah, I see. I've just been, taking care of Odin's bar, the
Thank you
usual.
for
It's been,
taking care of ballers and bagpipes.
of course. They've been lovely.
Did you get any wheels of steel?
No. I may have gotten syphilis along the way, but that's beside the point.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Well, we hope
That's
you're
rough.
okay.
That's the
I'm
third time this
good.
year, Kent.
I'm good. I'm
Somebody
good,
have
I'm
a
good.
greater restoration spell.
Okay, so everyone's here. I assume. What are you guys gonna do now? You just
Oh, are you ready to head out again?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go find Eragon and our fucking star medal, because what the hell?
okay.
Don't we have anybody that like knows how to track somebody? Like, don't we have a professional tracker in this group? Dang it!
You mean like a ranger?
Yeah.
Like a druid?
Like a druid ranger? I don't
Can
know.
I track people?
Yeah. You can do that. You've done it before.
Do you have anything, Galadriel?
I'm reading. Hold on.
I believe you do have something about favorite enemies, but canonically speaking, as you are a ranger, you would have the tools available to you to try and track someone. Which in this
Okay.
case, you would just say, I would like to try and track them, and then
I would
Eragon or Ryan would have you make a relevant roll, which is sort of up to his decision.
Ryan, were you just in my character sheet?
Oh, I forgot that was a thing. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you scared the shit out of me. I'm like, what the heck just happened? It's like flipping
Ghost.
tabs, and I didn't click anything. I'm like, what is going on? Okay. Anyway, yes, I would like to track Eragon.
Okay. Let's see. Make an investigation check.
Come on, numbers.
Ooh.
Okay. So where exactly are you investigating at? Like where are you starting at?
Where am I starting at?
Yeah.
We're gonna start in his room, and then somehow, like, we're gonna try to figure out where he went.
Okay.
With my
So
keen tracking skills that I have.
Or like
okay.
if there's a struggle or like you got kidnapped or something.
Right. So with that investigation check, you see that his bed was a little bit of a mess. Door was ajar. You walk outside of the room, and you follow sort of these marks as you head out, as you come outside, and you see that on the ground there were indications of a little scuffle, as if someone was being dragged across the ground. And as you follow this, you see that there seems to be indications of a wheel, maybe a carriage that popped up, or that may have taken him, and you see these wheel tracks leading towards the south, towards what you assume to be Sandport.
Hey guys, here's some tracks. Let's follow them and see where they go.
Oh, what kind of
Lead
tracks?
the way.
There's
What
wheel
kind of-
tracks, or there's a 2-track
Let's follow them.
system. So
Wheel tracks.
really,
Let's follow
Really?
them and steal their wheels.
See, you do steal stuff.
Oh.
Okay, so
This
you guys
Ryan?
follow tracks.
Yes, I do.
Yep, let's do it.
Okay, you guys are using the carriage then.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I ride on bagpipes now that he's big?
Yeah, go ahead. I guess.
What?
I mean, that's up to you.
You do only weigh 35 pounds.
Exactly.
So yeah, you guys, Galadriel leads the path, or leads the way. She follows the tracks, and I mean, the tracks seem to go exactly where you guys think they should be going. They're heading straight to Sandport, which you guys arrive in, a couple of days, like 3 days, I guess. 3 days time. And in the morning, you're met with the bumbling port of Sandport. Let's see.
This is so exciting. Ooh.
I like that. Look how pretty.
Right.
Oh wow, it's an actual town and not like I kind of expected.
More sand.
More
Exactly,
sand.
just sand.
There's sand there.
Sand dunes.
Where is? Oh my
Like it.
goodness. Okay.
How warm is the water? Because the water looks pretty warm.
It's very warm. It feels
Lovely.
nice, temperate, dry heat. It feels good. You see a bunch of sailing boats.
Dry heat by a shoreline?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Well, okay, not humid in a sense, but
I'm just giving you a difficult
not
time.
humid. Okay. Where is Ballers?
Oh,
I see. Ballers.
Somewhere in my folder. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Get it over.
Heck of a wagon.
Wait, it's only got
Put the
40 hit
wagon away.
points.
We
Okay.
need to upgrade our wagon, guys.
It's a
if
raft
you right click
now.
it, you can move it to the back layer.
I see. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna,
It's also kind of big.
It is very, very big.
Where it's
It's
a
like-
very small town.
Yeah.
You could just drag it off the screen or hit delete. We don't need to see the wagon.
Okay.
Unless you're okay.
Nah, Ryan's dead set on this wagon.
I'm dead set. I didn't know we had this wagon.
Just shrink it down though. Just shrink it down. It's so big.
Oh,
It's
you're
like
right. You're right.
30 feet wide.
I could do that. I forgot I could do that. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. No.
Oh, you moved the map. Oh.
I know.
Oh.
All right. There we go. All
Maybe
right.
you don't need the grid either, right?
I don't know how to get rid of that, but it's okay. The light doesn't matter if it's there.
But use your mind.
Where
not your
is?
eyes.
Where's Kent? This hoe.
Do we have a cat?
Josie 101 GM NPCs Chapter 1. I knew it was worthwhile to keep things in there.
Kent.
There he is.
There he is. Okay.
Handsome boy.
Where's Bagpipes though?
Are you really funny? I don't know if I can help you there, to be honest. I think I legitimately only have Ballers. So
all right, it's okay. Anyway, you guys arrived at this port. So yeah, what do you do?
Eragon can wait like 30 minutes. Get into the water.
Yum.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, I guess you guys go swim.
Ganondorf, can I borrow your fishing pole? This looks like a good fishing spot. Well, everyone's in the water.
Yeah, I can give you. Which one's the one that expands? Yes, there's like 4 fishing poles. You can have one, and I'll fish with you too.
Awesome. Thank you.
Aww.
Aww.
Aw.
Aww. My eyes are gonna immediately go to Odin.
I don't like it here.
Sand.
I'm gonna hide under the awning nearby.
Plenty of awnings, yeah. Okay, I guess you guys are just leisurely doing what you're doing.
Why did we come here again?
It's a great vacation spot, guys.
I agree.
Kind of sucks.
What a long face.
So hot.
So hot.
So hot. The fucking
Okay.
sun's out.
Let's see if there's any Italian ice vendors.
But the sun is always
Yes,
out.
there will be Italian ice vendors in the world of Faerun.
Whatever. Frozen ice.
Elysian ice
snowball.
Yeah,
vendors.
there you go.
Yes, whatever. Ice. Eating.
Okay. I mean, you just go to a shop then?
Yes.
All right.
Be like, you got any cold desserts? My friend thinks it's too hot here.
Oh, I got you. And you see this.
Can you spike it with?
Oh. Okay, I could do that, but it's gonna be a little extra. Okay. Okay. So you see this nice.
Make it strong.
you see this nice little gnome come out with her
Aw.
apron and her little almost like some of the very Hawaiian. I know it's not part of the world, but very Hawaiian. She has a little sundress and everything with flowers over it. She comes out with this cone with shaved ice. And you can see on the top it's colored with like blue for color, flavor, and then you can see her in the corner. She looks around, making sure no one sees. Put a little bit of tequila in there. I don't know if tequila's in there. Spikes your drink. Here you go, man.
Okay, and I'll take one for me that's not spiked.
Oh, okay. I got you.
How
got
much?
You. And, that's gonna be 2 gold pieces.
Okay, I give her 2 gold.
Thank you. Have a nice day, ma'am. Enjoy the port.
Nice day. Thank you. Is tipping a thing? I don't know. I'll go over to Odin. I'll hand him the spiked one. So you're like, here. This will help cheer you up.
What is this magic? Snow in this heat?
Yeah. Yeah, it's magic.
Odin, make an insight check, and Flinty, make a deception check.
Fun.
Okay, Odin, you seem nothing wrong with
shrug, and I'm just gonna eat the whole thing in one bite.
That's how you get brain freeze.
And then I cringe because the brain freeze hurts my face.
Make a Constitution saving check, Odin.
Oh shit!
That's some strong alcohol. Okay,
you're good. No, you're good. You feel a little something, but you didn't feel like anything too much.
That was actually
must be the
pretty
wind.
good.
Yeah, there's more back there. And I take a little nibble of mine. You know, good thing about being 35 pounds is that a standard dessert is a lot. You know, it's great.
All right. Well, what are other people doing? Just
Got a fish and took it off and just released it, and then I just headed back to the cart.
Okay.
Do y'all want to go to the tavern or the food house or whatever we call it to see if anyone knows anything?
Oh, that's why you want to go there? I thought you meant you were hungry.
Oh, and that too.
Drink?
Don't we still have like tracks to follow? Wheels to steals?
Yeah, I'm still following.
I'm
already
I
following.
mean, there's nothing wrong with kind of checking out around town since we're here already, and ask around and see if anyone's seen him, because now that we've made it to Sandport, we're not really sure what to do or where to go yet, so we should probably look around for clues and ask around.
But if we just follow the tracks, won't we find him?
tracks, Ryan?
Make another investigation check.
Okay. Is that everyone?
No, just you. Just you.
Okay.
Okay. So you continue seeing the tracks, and you notice that they stop at an alleyway, and you see that what you presume to be the cart that made the tracks. And from there, that's where it ends. Actually, you don't see anything else.
So, do you guys want to go get food, or should we go and check out that cart?
Let's
Right
check
over-
out that cart and
Yeah, I guess.
Yes, wheels.
Wheels. All right, I'm gonna walk over to the cart and I'm gonna investigate the wheels to see how hard it is to take the wheels off.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Are they steel?
Sorry, I did that wrong.
I think you're just -4, whatever his proficiency score is.
Yeah, it's 3, so -4.
Okay. I mean, yeah. So you managed to break the wheel off.
All right,
It's wooden.
nice.
Can't go
I'm gonna
anywhere.
hand the singular wooden wheel over to Wheelie. Hey, I got you something.
Oh. Wait. What does it look like?
Like a wheel with about 16 axes.
Spokes.
Spokes. Oh, spokes. Okay, I don't speak wheel.
Wait, what is it? Alright. What's the material?
Wood.
Oh, I thought it was made out of like steel or rubber. I'm not that interested.
There's a little bit of what seems to be metal in the middle.
What kind of metal?
Iron.
I'm not that interested.
You're gonna deny Odin's gift. Rude.
You're gonna deny a wheel?
It's not the best wheel.
I'm slightly offended.
Kent's gonna pipe up. So what exactly did Eragon left for you guys? Like, how do you like? Why are we in Sandport again? What did he leave a message or something?
Yeah. We woke up and his room was empty. We went in and there was a note left by him.
Maybe just give the note to Kent. I mean,
Yeah, here it is.
here, you read this, Kent.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna ready. Now just flash Tixie's evil.
Is Kent a druid?
Yes. I don't understand the shit. I'm gonna give it back to Galadriel. What does it say?
Okay, maybe you can still trust him.
I have to find the whisper.
Oh man, you got to be writing this stuff down, y'all.
It wasn't a pop out.
Oh, you're talking about that.
Okay, so it says that someone was coming for him. And then it said just Sandport. Be aware of the drows. And then it gave coordinates. And then it said dash Eragon.
So why don't we look in the map and see where those coordinates actually are? Maybe that'll give us an idea of where to go.
Yeah, if you could do that for us, that would be great.
I mean, okay, I guess so. I can read the map.
We've been following tracks and trails because we knew we had to go to Sandport, but we wasn't sure where to put the coordinates in it. So.
Okay. So Kent's just gonna go up to a general store to buy a map. And he's gonna. What are those numbers again? Can you I'm gonna write them down. Well, can you tell them to me again?
65.56257 and then 90.51508.
Okay. Let me check. Now, if my suspicions are correct, yes. So our location looks to be out at sea.
At sea?
Yes,
Okay.
in the water.
Hey,
Well, I guess-
Ganondorf, you ready for our second act?
Yes.
To the docks.
What
Oh, the
is
dog.
this?
We'll go to the docks.
Okay.
What about dinner? Oh.
Aw. We've got to save Eragon.
There is a sushi place over there.
I don't like
All the stuff
sushi.
fresh.
You go get a to-go order, and we will load ballers and bagpipes on whatever plans
you
of
guys-
transportation we decide to take.
You guys have a boat?
I don't know.
You
We're going
guys,
to the dock. We may or may not need to suspiciously steal one.
you guys can buy a boat.
I mean, or that.
You guys have millions of gold, and you're still thinking about stealing things.
I'm gonna go.
I mean, that's how you stay
sashimi.
rich, right?
Oh, we getting political tonight.
Okay, so I guess who's going where? Is Flinty going to get sushi and everyone else is going to find a boat? Or,
I'm gonna go get sashimi.
Oh, okay. Flinty and Wheelie are going to get sashimi. Okay.
I'm
And I
gonna
assume
stay with I'm gonna walk ballers and bagpipes down to the docks, but just kind of stay with them until Odin and Ganondorf go on an adventure.
okay. So I mean, the place where you guys actually I guess parked your cart is very close to the docks actually. As you can see, there is a couple of boats. This picture isn't completely accurate, but there are a couple of boats. Some more luxurious than others. And you can see what seems to be a portmaster in a small orange building. What do you do?
Are there any other people on the docks?
Yes, actually. So, I mean, there are a couple of what seems to be crew members of other boats around, captains, people fishing near the ports for whatever reason, little kids playing around. It's not bustling, but there definitely are there's definitely some people in the port area.
Where is the most luxurious boat? And does it have an engine?
That is something that you're going to have to find out by asking someone.
All right. Where is the most luxurious boat and what does it look like?
I assume you approach one of the port masters. Yes, I see. So it has to be the Salty Maiden over there in the farthest right boat. And as you see, this is a fairly it's a nice ship. It's not huge like one of those big battleships, but it seems to be a nice cargo ship.
For ballers and bagpipes.
For ballers and bagpipes, you say? Maybe.
And how many people does it take to maneuver this boat? Yeah.
Maneuver it? I mean, there's got to be someone on the wheel, a couple of people on the sternum, not sternum.
Sternum? Sternum? Sternum?
I don't know
that sternum.
I don't know boat lingo.
Stern.
Stern.
Sails.
The sails, rudders, and I guess I don't really know boat lingo. Sorry.
Cannons?
That's all right. You can just say that the port master details all these positions.
Yes, he does that. But
do we need people to row it?
No, you just.
It just goes.
The sail, yeah. I mean, the wind will carry you.
It's wind powered, purely wind powered.
Yes.
And I'm gonna kind of nod over to Ganondorf towards the ship and give him a little okay symbol, and then signal, and then it'd be so how much does this boat cost?
Oh, it's gonna be a measly fee of 100,000 gold.
Let's see. I'll have to think about it. Is there like a open house with the ship? Can we like go and like
Open ship.
Open ship.
just like an open ship? Take a look.
Yes.
Explore around. You know.
Yes.
But while this is going on, can I like kind of step into the side, like kind of like look over where this boat is, kind of like out of sight, out of mind, behind this guy while he's talking to Odin?
Yes. Why don't you go ahead and make a perception check?
Man, you're doing so good.
Thank you.
That's what I said, isn't he?
Okay. Yes. With that perception check, you notice someone eyeing the boat as well. He seems to be, a man eyeing the boat. Josie, why don't you describe your character for us?
Oh, this is where we're getting in. All right. You see before you, he's rather plainly dressed. He's like he's just under 6 feet tall. And nothing is really out of the ordinary except for the fact that you can't really make out like any skin. He's completely covered and he's wearing a mask that hides his entire face.
Okay.
And I guess I notice, I would notice Ganondorf looking at this ship that I'm also looking at, right?
Yes.
I just sort of turn towards Ganondorf. I just give a friendly, shy wave.
And I notice this happening.
Yes, you do.
Then I look right at him, and while I'm looking at him, I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself and go onto the boat.
Okay. All right.
Jesus.
Okay. All right. I guess you cast invisibility. What do you do, Josie? I don't want to say your name yet. I mean,
yeah, no, that's totally fine. I feel like I would probably just be confused, but oh man. I mean, I really don't think I would investigate. Well, hold on. I don't even think I'd have the abilities to do much. From my perspective, this guy's just a stranger that just disappeared before my eyes, and like,
yes. He looked
I'm
at
just
you
like,
and he disappeared.
yeah, I'm just like, all right, that's fine. What is my goal here specifically? I'm sorry if you said this before, but just to clarify, because I want to make sure that I'm helping move the story forward.
You're just wandering around. And you happen to be in Sandport.
Oh, that's a fair point. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. No, here's what I'm gonna do. I want to try and see if I can follow this invisible man. Like, I want to see if I can notice where he's going.
Okay. Yeah. Make a perception check.
Yeah, man, this is so weird. I've never had to say what I want to do before.
Do I notice this guy follow this guy?
Thought you were getting sushi.
I mean, I don't know
Just
how.
hanging out.
I don't know how close the sashimi shop is. So.
And I guess I have to contest his stealth check.
Let's just say, yeah. So, Ganondorf, make a stealth check. But I guess we can say that the sushi shop is actually really close. It's very quaint. It's like one of those small business.
Man.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, he had advantage anyways because he's invisible.
But heavy armor.
So they cancel out, don't they?
Okay.
But we still take the first one though. But a 20 will do it. 20 will do it. You don't seem to know where he's going. But yeah, for simplicity's sake, let's just say that.
Do you think I could intuit based on the fact that he was eyeing that boat that he'd be going in that direction?
Yes, I'd say. With wait, what's your wisdom right now?
I have just a flat 0 to wisdom.
Then let's just say that you do.
Okay.
Because you saw him looking at the boat and you were also.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself and go towards the boat.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! Okay.
Do I see
Wait,
this?
if y'all are
Should
both
I-
invisible, do y'all see each other?
That's a good question. I don't think so.
No, I don't think that's a thing. Let's just say that so that everyone's like nearby. We parked ballers in the car near the port so everyone can see somewhat what's going on. While Flinty and Steely are getting sushi, and Isarya and Galadriel and Ken are just sitting at the car watching Ganondorf and Odin go to the port master. You see Ganondorf just. For the people that notice, actually make perception checks to see who actually notices this, or if you're like busy doing your own things.
Wheelie.
Wheelie does not notice.
You said perception.
He's very
right?
focused.
Yes,
Yeah.
perception.
Okay.
For the people
Very
that
focused on this
are
fish.
there. Ooh.
Ooh. Spicy.
Okay. Flinty as well, and I guess yeah.
Me?
Yes.
I
Just to
was
see if
getting
you.
sushi. Oh, but okay, fine.
Just to see if you'd notice. You're in the area. Okay. So no one else really notices except for Dynasty, who actually
Dynasty?
sorry. Galadriel, who actually sees like some movement indicating that first off she sees Ganondorf turning invisible, and she sees a little movement towards the boat, and she assumes that Ganondorf is going towards the boat invisible. And she also does see this man that's covered. Yes, you went invisible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll see, and then you also see this man who was looking at Odin, or not Odin, but Ganondorf, to also turn invisible. So yeah. Do you do anything, Galadriel?
I am going to look at Isarya and say, Isarya, I just seen Ganondorf disappear and go invisible, and the guy he was speaking to also went invisible, and I'm pretty sure he's following Ganondorf. Think we could leave Kent here and go figure out what's going on?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
So
They're
we're
up
gonna
to
walk
something.
over to the docks and kind of like look around, and then we see the ship, and we're gonna go towards it.
Okay.
If
So
that's okay.
Whoa.
alright,
Love it.
right
Oh, there's a
now.
baddie there.
You don't see that.
Can I be done with my sushi run?
You will be in the map. You'll be on the map.
Okay, cool.
I think just to help you out for the sake of ease, because I know that Ganondorf and I are invisible, but just put us on the map and then trust the players to not metagame.
Let's see.
Just casually following Flinty as Willie is just eating on sashimi.
I got a sushi burrito.
Sushi
Just
burrito.
like-
Oh man.
It's a
I'm
thing.
just munching on it. And it's like, I'm assuming a regular size sushi burrito, and I'm 35 pounds, kilograms.
Plus, you had a whole dessert.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I still have some of that left, so it's going to be like double fisting sushi burrito and ice cream,
Oh my god.
whatever.
I'm eating like a tuna sashimi with like green onions.
Okay.
Green onions and sushi. Interesting.
Yum.
Okay. So I can really find a good map. So assume that there are
No.
people in the area right now. And let's just say like ballers and Kent in the car were like right here going off screen. But yeah, everyone is where I think they should be. Oh, I don't have Galadriel in there actually. There we go. So yeah, what do you guys do from here?
Hey, I got you guys some sushi burritos. What's going on?
Thank you. Well,
sashimi is delicious.
I seen Ganondorf go invisible as he was speaking to
What?
this port person, and then all of a sudden the port person disappeared. And I think he's following Ganondorf, so we're gonna try to figure out where the boys went and figure out
Alright.
what's going on.
I cast the invisibility.
Oh,
For the duration, you see invisible creatures and objects. You can see. Oh, okay. Yeah. So,
boy, come in, boy. Mage.
With this, yeah, you can you see exactly where they are.
They're over there, guys. Oh, Ganondorf is on the boat, and what is that? Who is that? You said a port guy? No,
Yeah,
that's the
he
port
was
guy. Wait, back
talking to some
there.
kind of porter guy that was, I don't know who he was. It was just some guy.
He doesn't look like a port guy.
I wonder if he has any wheels to steal. I'm gonna turn invisible. This might ring
Oh
a
my god.
You can do that too.
I'm just gonna go to like where Flinty is pointing at.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I guess
Well,
we are going
I
there
guess
as
if
well.
you're invisible. Wait, actually, no, I can't because this is constant.
I don't
Oh,
think
wait.
logically speakly that Wheelie would be able to see either of us.
No,
No,
I'm just
no,
heading towards the.
Yeah,
No, I'm just heading towards the direction of like where the boat is because Flinty
Okay.
pointed at
So you guys don't know where you're going. So I need all three of you guys to make dexterity checks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh
It's a fun
shoot, how
little
do I
thing.
do this?
Me as well, or
For the people that are
is that-
invisible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dexterity
Oh, okay.
check, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So Ganondorf and Wheelie, you guys don't exactly. Well, Ganondorf doesn't know he's being followed. But and Wheelie knows that the two are ahead of him, but he doesn't know where they are. And Josie is following Ganondorf, I assume.
Where's
And
Josie?
Josie. Well, I don't want to say.
Well, yeah, it's fine. I'm just going in the direction of the boat, honestly.
Yeah.
My intent is less to. I'm not as interested in finding this person, but more so just like, let's see where this goes, because it seems fun.
And as you're walking, I'm just gonna say your name because it's already revealed anyway. Kazari, as you're walking, you bump into something that you didn't see, and you bump into Ganondorf.
Hello? I just reach my hands out and see if I can touch anything.
He touches cheeks.
I move away from what I bumped into.
Does he feel me touching him? I that sounds weird.
He definitely felt you touching him there if you make contact.
I'm just gonna walk forward and see if I can accidentally bump myself into Kazari because I don't know where he is.
Okay.
Are there other people on this boat?
Make
that I can see?
No, the boat's currently empty right now.
Okay. Okay.
Make a 1d or 1d20, not 1d20. A d20.
Just roll a d20.
Yeah, roll a d20.
Just a raw d20.
Really, yeah.
Oh, I see.
No, you do not bump into anyone.
Oh.
Where is? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk to where there's maybe a sort of an area on the boat that's maybe out of line of sight, and just sort of call out. I'm gonna walk like underneath, like maybe there's like a roof over the, I don't know, the captain's quarters or whatever, or maybe like an entrance to the lower area of the boat, and I'm just gonna be like, okay, I will be standing here. If you would like to talk, I would very much like to meet you, because this is frankly getting a little out of hand.
So I know exactly where he's at, 'cause I can tell where he's standing, correct?
I am standing right next to the stairs. I promise.
Yeah, if he says it out loud, then yeah.
Alright, I know exactly where he's at. Alright, I'm gonna go start rigging the sails. So that I can take off with this ship.
Okay, well, I suppose you can be doing that as well.
I guess you can. Kazari can see him doing that as Wheelie as well. As you're doing this, I need Galadriel, Isarya, Odin, and Flinty to make a perception check. Okay. Odin. No one notices anything except for Odin. Odin, you notice shadows scurrying around at the alleyways. And you see these figures emerging out, and one by one, these pirates come out of their hiding places, attempting to ambush you guys. And as their head figure, a person in very concealed clothing similar to Kazari pops out as well and signals for them to move forward. So yeah.
Are they moving forward towards like
No
group or towards like the boat?
They're moving towards both the boat and towards you guys at the docks. So we're gonna go into initiative.
Oh shoot.
And I do not know how to do that, actually.
So if you want to do it manually, what you do is on your left there should be a little clock widget. Yep, there you go. And then you ask people to roll initiative.
Okay. How do you do the thing that you do?
Oh, if you want to use Combat Master, okay, that's a little different. So what you're going to want to do, there's a command. Type !C master. I'll put the phrase in chat, and then you can copy it from there.
Okay.
So everything in between the quotes. You type that, and it should open up a GUI in chat. And there's going to be like a play button. You select all the tokens you want to be involved and press play. It should do everything automatically, assuming the API is not broken at the moment, which I don't think it is.
Select all the tokens. So I just highlight everything.
Yeah. And then you just press the play button and it should just do it automatically. Look at that.
Nice. Oh, wait.
You gotta delete Odin's 15 one, though.
Okay, yeah. Oh, no. Wait, okay, hold on. Can I delete everyone? I forgot to add the enemies.
Yeah, so you want to press the pause button in chat instead of deleting from the turn order.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I guess the big square, not whatever it is. Whatever it is to end combat.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, I guess I'm just gonna play this music.
Oh, all right. I didn't know you had access to my... Oh, we talked about this. Okay.
So yeah, see this cloaked figure that popped out.
Where is this boy at? Oh.
Where is it?
All right.
Oh, I see.
This one guy.
It's gonna be actually right here, and then.
Ooh, boys. Ooh, lots of boys.
They're the same person, so I'm gonna do combat very similar, or like, gonna roll them all at the same time.
Yeah. It'll still roll them all individually, I think.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
All right.
Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, Beely's turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yep.
Do we notice these boys?
Yeah, now you do.
Okay.
I guess they have a surprise round.
Yeah, because only Odin noticed them, right?
Why don't... Okay, yeah. Why don't... Kazari, Ganondorf, and Wheelie make a perception check as well.
Okay,
and then we'll go off that.
I can do that.
Oh. Okay.
I'm more distracted by the sails unfurling themselves.
Wheelie, you also don't really notice them approaching, but Ganondorf does. So Everyone's gonna get they're gonna get a surprise round. I assume we just go in order, except for we skip. the people
Yeah,
that didn't
just
make
go,
the
just skip everybody who failed. Just go in
Okay.
order of initiative.
Okay, so then, can you end your turn, please? Wheelie. Kazari. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So this bandit pops out of nowhere, Galadriel or Isarya, and since you are the closest to him, he's going to walk. He's going to walk up to you and do a multi-attack.
Can I use my reaction to try to block him?
Yeah, can she do that?
Technically, no.
No. Yeah,
That's not like a thing that reactions. Yeah, it's usually consider it as part of your AC.
Okay.
I would even argue that this guy would have advantage because Isarya just did not notice.
Jesus.
Okay. I guess, yeah. Wait, so then did they all have advantage then?
I would argue that
On the people that didn't notice them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
So he
may be rough.
Okay, so
No kidding.
so that one that's
The
just
first one
the
hits,
advantage
second
rolls.
doesn't.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
select advantage for these guys, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, I am. So he's gonna make a multi attack. He hits with 2 scimitars, and then he hits with 1 dagger. So the first one hit, the second one didn't, and did a third one hit? 20 hits, right?
The dagger, yes.
The dagger hits. The first scimitar hit.
Yep, so
Okay, that's 13 damage. Okay. Can I end his turn? Yes,
Yeah.
I can. Okay, Ganondorf, you're next.
And so I see these 2 guys appear on the ship, and I know where Kazari is, but I don't know that Wheelie's there.
Yes. You know, Kazari, you don't know where that wheelie's there, but you see these 2 people on the ship,
Alright, did I get
and the one on the docks.
the one sail set up, or no?
No.
Alright, I want to continue trying to get that sail set up.
Okay. You're just gonna use your turn for that.
Yep.
Keep in mind that with the size of the boat is gonna take you a couple of turns to do that.
Okay.
Like to get it going. So, in that in mind, do you still want to try and do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So okay, end your turn then. Unless you want to do like a bonus action, I guess you can do that.
Nope. I'm gonna
Okay.
try and just stay as invisible.
Okay. All right. This bandit is gonna come up to you, Flinty, and he's just gonna do the same thing.
I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay. Well, what does that do?
It's a reaction. Can I use it? I don't know.
I think on surprise rounds you don't get a turn.
I don't get a reaction
at all. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So. Did those hit?
They all hit, yeah.
Okay, that's 17 damage.
I feel bad.
Odin, it's your turn.
I lost my cursor.
See.
Where's my music?
Oh,
all right.
I forgot. I have to keep on doing. Or press the loop.
There should be a loop. Yeah, you click the entire folder. It'll play everything in there on loop.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
All right. So, run up to this guy. Be like, why don't you dance with somebody your own size? I'm gonna smack him.
Okay.
Oh, there's multiple things playing on my end. What's going on?
Is it multiple things playing?
Yeah, multiple things are playing on my end.
Oh,
Your name.
I see. I see now. Okay, I see now. Okay, anyway. So Odin attacks with the defender. That hits.
And then I am going to shield bash him.
Of course.
That does not hit.
And I'm going to attack him again. I'm just going to attack him twice. We all know what's coming.
Okay,
3
second
attacks total.
Second one doesn't hit, but the third one does, so 8 plus 12 equals 20 damage. Actually, I already calculated that. Okay, so minus 8. Okay.
Then I'll end my turn.
Alright, this bandit is just gonna walk. Wheelie is... Okay. I just realized Wheelie's still invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody on the boat's invisible.
Okay. Invisible, but... Okay. I did not think this through.
Well, it's what they would have done, right?
Yes. Well, they do know that they can see them. So I'm not really...
Sail go, right?
Yeah, the sail go. So I guess he's gonna try attacking. He's gonna go up and try swiping at Ganondorf in the space that he
fair.
saw.
Yeah. He did disadvantage.
Disadvantage. And none of those hit, I assume. Nope. Okay. We are done with him. This bandit is going to walk 30 feet towards them. It's their turn. Flinty.
Skip me, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Still a surprise round. You can forcefully end their turn, by the way. Yeah.
Okay. This bandit is going to try to do the same thing. Probably won't work. Nope. Nope. Alright. Isarya. We skip your turn.
Oh.
Wait.
We're all
Oh no.
That's fine.
Because she should be able to see the one in front of her now, right?
No, it's a surprise round because they all go at the same time canonically,
okay, you're right.
So
Okay,
it's not like
yeah.
one after another. It's all
I see what
happening
you're
at the
saying.
same time.
Okay. This guy we actually skipped twice.
That's all right. Just go to who you think they are. If you hover over the turn order, you can see which token it belongs to.
Yes. All right. This guy's gonna do the same thing to Flinty. That shouldn't be at disadvantage. So that should be a 6, 16, and 24.
If anything, it would be at advantage because 2 melee attackers against the same target.
True. Also, he should have advantage anyway because this is a surprise round.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be 12, 23, and 24.
Okay, so 2 of them hit.
Okay, so that's... Yep.
Do you drop your sushi, Rito?
Yep, I guess. Be like, oh, you don't know what's coming, guys.
This bandit, seeing his other 2 bandits friends fail, is gonna try and do the same thing to the empty space in front of him. And do any of those hit? That should be a disadvantage actually. So 16, 21, and 11.
21 hits.
Okay, you take 4 damage because you're not raged. Okay, and then this last guy is going to move this way, move this, and it's his turn. Now the Drone Mage.
What does he sound like?
It's a her, I believe.
Oh, what does she sound like?
She doesn't really say anything. She's a very
okay.
silent type. I think that's through. What she is gonna do though is she's gonna move 30 feet. Gonna move her distance right here. Alright, yep, and she's gonna cast Ray of Frost at Odin. Just normal.
Be right back.
That does not hit, does it?
Oh no.
It does not hit. Alright, well, that ends her turn. You hear her say. Okay, and then Galadriel doesn't get a turn, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, it's Wheely's turn. What do you do, Wheely?
So I see Ganondorf is getting it. Well, not Ganondorf, but all these bandits crowding around this one spot in particular and trying to attack nothing.
Yes.
Okay. Can I shoot a portal into the ocean and put one portal here?
Okay, how big is the portal again?
It's a 5 by 5 feet.
So you can only do one. You can only do one of them.
No, I could do 2.
2?
You can put down like one entrance, one exit, basically.
Oh.
He's flooding the boat?
Wait a minute.
Exactly what he's doing.
Okay, wait. I am needing you to think about this, please, for 1 second. Maybe for a good 60 seconds.
Sorry, voice in my head. I'm not that stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits. I'm
All
gonna
right.
put one here. And I'm putting one here.
Oh, okay. So you're just gonna dump the poor guy into the ocean?
No.
Oh.
No, it's not just that.
Are you
Water?
doing it? Oh, the water. Oh, okay. I guess. Okay. You see Wheely use his portal gun and
Oh,
shoot.
dear.
Well, you don't actually see Wheely use the portal gun. You actually see just this portal appearing, I guess, on top of the bandit?
Underneath.
Underneath the bandit. Oh, so then you are trying to put him into the water.
Well, I mean, like, what happens if you put, like...
I guess the water will come out first.
Yeah, what do you think would happen if you put...
I'm not the DM, but realistically speaking, the water pressure difference would cause the ocean water to just rush onto the boat.
That's what I thought.
Like,
Okay.
insane force.
Well, I mean, we're also near the shore, so...
That's true, yeah.
I guess. Okay. Well, as Wheely does, you see this water gush out from underneath this bandit, and he gets almost pushed up, almost akin to a geyser. Almost. He's kind of hovering in the air now. I guess. Well, no, actually, he wouldn't be hovering in the air. You just see a bunch of water coming out on the boat.
Damn it, wasn't that a ride? I've got a leak.
A leak now. But yeah, do you do anything else, Wheely?
Yeah, I was just gonna use my bonus action to stealth.
Okay.
Although, I guess I cast invisibility on myself, so I guess I don't even know what really need to.
So, I guess I'm gonna make this guy prone then, from being knocked up. But how do I do that?
Knocked up.
Josie?
You just say that they are prone and use whatever icon you think is relevant. Click on the token, and the circle directly below has, if you click on it, has a bunch of like little token images you can use.
Oh, I see.
Whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called.
I see.
But, yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna do the symbol. Okay.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. That's not how you expand something.
Yeah. Okay. Zari's turn.
Okay, I am needing to know, for the 1 or 2 invisible mans on the boat, friend or foe?
Do you have any wheels of steel?
Not at the moment.
Friend.
Friend.
Alright.
And me?
Not the answer I was expecting to hear, but as I cannot see you, there is not much to be done. I am going to come out of invisibility. I'm going to cast Hex on this bandit.
Which one? This one?
The one directly below Ganondorf.
Okay.
So we click this button, right? Okay. I'm going to run out of where I am, climb up to this area. I guess this is the stern. I don't know. I'll just move my movement. Maybe like that much. And then I think I'm just going to stay simple here. I'm going to fire out 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay. All right.
There should be, there should be more damage because I have some modifiers here. Yes, I have Agonizing Blast. When I cast Eldritch Blast, add your Charisma to the damage. So all of those should be +5 to damage if they hit. I'll change that right now.
Right, so spells, remind me again how spell DC. Oh, no, this is just your AC, right?
This is just comparing to their AC, that's correct.
Okay, so +5 to the ones that hits. Okay, so the first 2 blast hits, and it's +5 to both of them, right?
Yeah, so that's 12 and 6.
12 and 6. Okay, so 18 damage in total.
And I should have planned this ahead. Okay.
You
They're also going to be
damage, right?
Yeah. They're also going to be pushed back 10 feet for every hit, directly from my direction.
Okay, so about here.
20 feet back, yeah. And so let me roll 2 hexes real quick. I had a damage modifier. I didn't check it. That's fine. I'll just roll it twice now. All right. So 7 on top of all that.
Crit fail.
Hey, this guy's better at Eldritch Blast than I am.
Question. So Ganondorf should be able to make an opportunity attack, right?
Yes, he should.
All right.
In hindsight, I should have aimed so I could try to knock him off the boat. That would have been better. Oh, well.
Cool. Okay. You definitely hit.
The 3 rage isn't there. I just have it tick still. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So you see this Kazari appearing out of nowhere, out of from his invisibility, casting Hex on the bandit you see in front of him, and then running up to the stern and casting Eldritch Blast 3 times. One of them not hitting, but the other 2 landing on the target, pushing them back. And as the target's being pushed back, you see Ganondorf take out his sword and slash at him.
That would knock me out of invisibility too.
Okay, and then Ganondorf appears. Will that be all for your turn?
I believe that is all I can do. Yes.
All right. Next one is going to be this bandit right here. Seeing how Odin came up and attacked him, he's gonna try to attack back. So it's twice. Melee. I need to take that out of disadvantage, but that should be 8, 18, and 22.
The 22 would hit.
Okay, so
I'm going to also riposte the first attack, which
okay.
Spend a superiority die. Why is this not clicking?
Oh, an 8. Is it a 1d8? Or 1d12?
Is it 1d10?
Okay. Can you sure expend 1 to make them okay. Okay. Yeah, that hits. So that's 16 damage. Nice. So you see Odin, or you see the bandit attacking with his scimitar at Odin. And the first blow, Odin manages to parry back and attack the bandit back with the defender and takes 16 damage. Okay. So done. Next is Ganondorf. Or Ganondorf. Wait. Yeah. Yep. Ganondorf.
Alright, I would like to use my bonus action and rage.
Okay.
And then this guy that's knocked prone. want to recklessly attack him, and I'm going to use my Vorpal Greatsword and my Sword of Sharpness.
All right. Okay, those definitely hit. So that's going to be 21 plus 15. Minus 15. Okay.
And that's going to be the end of my turn.
All right. This bandit over here is once again going to attack Flinty with the same attack.
Shield.
Cast shield. Okay, what does that do again?
Plus 5 AC. So.
Okay. So he's gonna use 2 scimitar attacks and 1 dagger.
The dagger hits.
Okay, take 6 damage. All right.
I'm gonna get that AC for the rest of until my turn.
All right, cool. Okay, Odin, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna attack with my defender, but I'm gonna go into defensive mode, which so I just -3 off of my weapon attack, and then it gets added to my AC.
Okay. Okay. So that's
11. Yep.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
And I'm gonna shield bash him.
Okay. 21, that hits. Please make a weapon attack. I think. Yeah. Okay, that hits.
Yeah.
Oh, you shield bashed him twice?
Nope, once, but I have a triple attack, so.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Attack,
so
shield, bash, attack.
Okay, all right. See, Odin expertly throwing out a flurry of attacks using his shield and defender. Not barbarian. This bandit takes most of the hits and lurches back. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Okay. This bandit. Oh.
I apologize.
No, I know. I should let you do that actually. We can. I know what we're doing now. Okay, so this bandit, is gonna try to get up using half his movement. What do you do? Do you do a dexterity check, Josie?
No, it's just half their movement. They just
half their movement. Okay, they take half their movement, and then he's gonna try attacking Ganondorf again. I assume the last one hits.
I think so. He walked away for a second.
Okay, so he should take 3 damage then.
Okay, yep, that's
Okay.
the only one that hits.
Okay. Flinty, you are finally up.
Okay. I can't see over this building, right? That's next to me, to the other guys.
No, but you can definitely hear fighting.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna back up to here.
Okay, you're gonna
Oh,
get
actually-
opportunity.
Yeah. Wait, can I still see those two from here?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you can do the opportunity thing.
Okay, so just one attack. He's gonna slash with a scimitar, and then the other one's gonna attack as well.
Ha!
Wow. Okay, you
Okay.
expertly dodged them, I guess.
I'm gonna cast Mass Suggestion on.
Oh my god.
So I can see 4 of them, right? So, it's like
Yes.
2, 3, 4. I'd be like, "What do you think you guys are doing? Buy me another fucking sushirito and a healing potion, and then go back to bed."
Okay. And they make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each target must make a
Wisdom.
wisdom save.
What's the DC?
I have 17 spell save.
Oh my. Okay. So I'm just gonna do them. 1.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, does
dang.
17 save?
So
Yeah,
17
if you meet
saves.
If you meet it, it saves. Yeah. Ties
Oh.
goes to the roller.
Okay, so
Okay,
2
so
of them.
Yeah. So I went in order. So you see that this guy doesn't get affected. But this guy immediately goes and starts, I guess. Oh my god.
What did I do?
Zoom in.
I think that's fine. Wait, does he move right now, or is it?
No, he can't. He can't. But let me
Maybe
do a
mark
charm. Yeah, charmed. This guy is charmed, and this guy isn't. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
I'll tell people, don't attack the ones that are charmed. They're buying me another sushirito. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Bonus section. Never mind. It's fine. Whatever.
Okay.
My turn.
Yes.
They don't hurt very much.
Okay. Is Willie invisible again or no?
I'm invisible.
Invisible.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this guy's just gonna walk up to Ganondorf again and multi-attack. Does the 20 hit?
The 18 is my AC. And the 20
Oh,
is,
okay.
So they both
Okay, so then I can't do math. 11, so 5 damage to you. And that's all he's gonna do. Isarya?
Really want to hit the one that's charmed.
I want my sushi, Rito. Don't you dare.
You have one more person to get it for you.
You can fireball the 3 ahead of you.
As you guys are fighting, you can hear Isarya and Flinty yelling back and forth about Sushirito.
Just hit it for
No, I want my friggin' sushi, Rito.
I yell from across the map. Could you also get one for me?
Oh, can you get them to buy sashimi?
Okay. I'm
And
gonna
I need a
fucking
drink.
fireball the 3 people
Okay.
at 3rd level.
Oh, okay.
I'm aiming at
DC 17.
I'm gonna
Alright.
duck out of the way.
28. No, you're good. It won't hit you. You may not have
Alright.
eyebrows, but you do.
So, okay, yeah. So, dex save. Nope. Dex save. Okay, that saves. And then, wait. Yes.
So one takes 28, the other takes half of that.
Okay, so the first one didn't save, so minus 28. And then this one is minus 14, and then does the mage save? I did do that wrong, actually. So that should be a dexterity saving throw. So it's a dex check plus their modifier, right?
Only if they are proficient, which should be in their stat block.
Oh, okay. So
If it's not, then Okay. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast them 3 times then.
Okay.
Oh no, did my thing break? Hold on. I know how to fix this now. It probably did break, but now it's probably fixed. Maybe.
Hey guys, our internet is back up.
Nice.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Go back
back.
to your turn next, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you'll go right after. So how many of those hit?
They all hit.
Okay, then all 3 of them are gonna go 30 feet careening off. Tied together.
Okay, well, let's see.
Ran out of map real
35.
fast.
35, 62. Okay, yeah, 2 of them just flat out die.
Oh, okay.
And the other one is left with 3 health, but this was the one that couldn't swim. So.
Oh no, I do feel a little bad. I thought they were healthier than that.
You see these bandits fly overboard as they get hit by these 3 Eldritch blasts. And as you hear them splash down, all you hear is one of them screaming, "Help! Help! I can't swim!" Arrgh!
Is he functionally dead?
Yeah, we'll just say that he died.
Can I just shoot a pity Eldritch Blast?
Okay.
Put him out of his misery.
Just to put him out of his misery.
He's 3
Watch,
health.
you're gonna miss.
Just
Oh,
get it out
Son of
there.
It hit.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. All right. Yep.
I
Okay,
do
so we'll
feel
go
a
back
little bad about that one.
Why couldn't you just like push them? I mean, I know that they were like saying they're gonna kill you anyways, but like,
You are very kind, but I do not have the strongest arms.
but aren't you like the tallest?
No. I also do not think that is how strength works. Anyways, it is not my turn anymore.
I thought like the taller you are, proportionally you get stronger.
Well,
It's Galadriel's turn, by the way.
Yes, it's Galadriel's turn.
Her Discord just crashed on her. Give her just a second.
Okay.
have her speak vicariously through you, through your microphone.
I am in the other room.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, this sushi Rito guy is gonna go get me a sushi Rito.
Yes. So we can just do his turn. He's gonna walk away, but as he does that, Odin and Isarya can both make attacks of opportunity.
No,
if you
don't do
want.
it. I want my sushi Rito. No.
I'm just
Don't you
gonna
dare
look at
touch
him
my
awkwardly,
delivery
like,
man.
alright.
Okay. I guess you guys let him go. He's gonna go 30 feet this way and ends his turn. Yeah. It's Ganondorf's turn. Do you want to do anything else?
I want to keep working on the rat. There's no one attacking me right now, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Alright, I want to keep working on the sails.
Okay.
Is there a lot of water on the boat?
Yes, there's a lot of water. Do you want to stop that, Wheelie, or do you just want to keep the water going? Oh?
Oh, I am. Oh, it's not my turn yet, so I guess it will take an action for me to disable it.
I guess that's true. Okay, we'll go on to the next one. Bandit Captain. This guy, he is going to charge up, furious, seeing his comrades not doing anything but walking to their, like, just running around aimlessly. Is going to attack Flinty.
I cast shield.
Okay. So that's +5 to AC, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. Give me dagger.
Yes. Saved.
Nice. And he's gonna attack you, but your shield, is it like, what kind of, like, explain your shield, like, what does it look like?
It is a round glowing ball of energy.
Okay, so you can see this bandit trying to attack Flinty with his scimitar, and all that happens is his scimitar hitting this energy shield. All right, it's Odin's turn. You just let the other bandit go.
Alright, so I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna be like, How do you make a pirate angry?
I don't know. How?
Take away the P. And I'm gonna smack him.
Ah, that's good.
That one is good. I like that a lot.
Wait, that was actually really good.
That's really, really good.
Oh wait, that was so good.
That's really good.
Arr, I don't get it.
I'm gonna shield bash him.
Ooh. Okay. Roll an attack.
And then 2 more attacks. And I think the combat thing broke, so I can't end my turn at this point.
I can do that. Wait, what is? So you do a strength check, but what's the damage?
So it's not damage; it shoves. So it puts them prone, and then they take. Then I get advantage.
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. So he will be prone. How am I gonna do that? I'll just give him a snail. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'll end your turn. This bandit. Not bandit. I keep saying bandit. It's a pirate. Technically a bandit, but it's a pirate. He's gonna rush up to Odin and try attacking him once more because they're very repetitive beings. Okay, do those hit?
The 23 does.
All right.
So I'm gonna repost that.
Okay. What does that do?
If you land a hit, or if you miss a hit, I'm sorry. No, I'm not reposting the first one. The second one.
The second one, yes.
Repost and then add the superiority
dice to the attack. Okay, so he takes. Okay, so then he made an attack. So that's 17 plus the 7. Oh no, it's just 17.
The 8 and the 9, yeah. 17.
So 17. Yeah, minus 17. Okay. Yeah, you take 7, and then you repost his second attack and hit him back with your defender. Okay. That'll end his turn. Galadriel, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm going to use my bonus action and hold on 1 second. My hunter's mark on this dude right here in front of me.
Okay.
And I am going to attack them with my oath bow.
All right.
Let's see here.
Oh, my goodness.
And hunter's mark and oath bow again for my second attack.
Does the hunter's mark get the sharpshooter as well or no?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so I thought. Okay, yep, and that hits as well, so that's an extra 23. All right, big hits from Galadriel.
And I'm going to stay where I'm at. So
all right.
End turn. Go.
Okay, it is Flinty's turn.
Okay. I don't like this bandit captain guy, so I'm gonna dimension door to the boat.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Because there is a person who can Eldritch Blast better than I can, and I want to get to know them.
Okay, so you teleport yourself from your... Wait. You arrive exactly at...
feet.
I see. So who are you
I'm not
teleporting?
taking anyone.
Or who are you
Just
switching
myself.
places with? Oh, okay.
No, I just moved myself to the boat.
I see.
I don't know if that provokes reaction. No idea.
Teleportations, I don't think provoke reaction.
Okay. Actually, I just pop up right next to him. Be like, hi.
Oh. Hello, my diminutive friend.
Excuse me?
It is not a descriptor of your physique?
You can't call people short.
But then how am I to describe her?
Maybe you don't. Anyway, nice Eldritch
fair.
Blast, by the way. That was pretty cool. I can't push people back with mine, unfortunately.
It is, how you should say, a gift.
My
am-
Eldritch Blast was a gift too. A fish gave it to me.
Oh, that is interestingly not too different from how I got mine.
Really?
Who are you?
I'm Flinty. Hi. These are my friends. They're kind of weird.
Yes, I could see that.
Oh, anyway, I think there's like a lot of bandits back in the dock, so maybe we should go
Yes.
help.
They are needing help.
Actually, they can probably handle themselves. Which is why I just came here to say hi, because you look cool, so...
Okay, well, it is my pleasure to meet you as well, and I bow deeply.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Sorry, you're up.
Okay, I am gonna rummage through my bag and I'm gonna grab some poop because poop is probably distasteful to everybody but me. And I'm going to use my sorcery points to twin spell my blight to the two people in front of us.
Blight.
Bro, I've heard of her. I think she's the poop wizard from Kars. We're in some pretty deep shit here now.
I'm gonna touch them both with my two hands.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, you just blighted both of them. How do you want to do this?
I want to grab their faces, smear the poop over their mouth and their nose, and then smash their heads together.
Oh. So you hear them as they
How does the
crumble.
blight take effect?
Oh.
All right.
Sorry, I
well,
should be clicking on spell description.
all right. Well, you killed them both. Nice.
Yeah, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay.
They call her Isarya, the fecal mancer.
Yes.
From what I heard, she's called a scat man. I didn't think that she'd be a woman, though.
Ew. Okay. Well, this guy's just gonna run around and try to find, like, what is it?
Sushirito!
Sushirito merchant.
They're gonna be doing that for the next 24 hours.
This guy is seeing Isarya smearing poop on his comrades and killing them with it. He runs in the opposite direction, hits Galadriel with 3 attacks.
Just drive by.
Drive by. So skimmy, and dagger.
So the first one hits, second one does not, and the third one does.
Okay, so that's 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then he's gonna keep running. You can do an opportunity attack if you wish. Fuck this, man! I don't want to get smeared by poop.
Don't get paid enough for this shit.
So, do you want to make an opportunity attack, Galadriel?
Yes.
Okay.
And the dice go everywhere.
I'm gonna hit him with my oath bow. Do I get to take it like as a turn, or is it just one action?
Just one action.
You cannot opportunity attack with a ranged weapon. It has to be melee.
Unless you have Warcaster.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because you can use spells to opportunity attack.
Oh, I see spells. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so how close is melee range?
You could hit him. He was here. You hit him as he's running away.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use my short sword.
Okay.
And stab him. And slice him.
Stab him. Okay, so that hits. That's 9 damage.
Awesome. And he had Hunter's Mark on him. So
Oh, nice. So that's 10. Okay. He seems very badly wounded. All right. And next up is the Drone Mage. Seeing all this, she hisses and will attempt to attack Odin yet again.
Can you give us a rendition of that? Thank you. I appreciated it.
Let's see. Well, she's gonna cast Witch Bolt.
Ooh.
Witch bolt, huh?
Yep, at
Ooh.
Odin.
What's
steady
max
range.
damage?
Damn, it is max damage. She's gonna hurl her staff and point at Odin, and a striking bolt of light, or a bolt of lightning, comes out and hits you. You take 12 damage.
I would like to. Hold on, did I get rid of that thing? Or is it? Un momento, por favor.
Uno más.
Oh, never mind. It's only melee.
Okay.
All right. It's about time. You finally got me.
She takes great offense to this. All right, Galadriel, it's your turn.
So I'm gonna shoot the guy that was trying to run away. I still see him, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay. So I'm gonna do the same thing with my oath bow. Do you want to use the Hunter's Mark as last turn, or do you want me to re-roll it?
I'm not really sure how that works, but you kill him with the shot anyway. All right.
Nice. So then I'm going to transfer my Hunter's Mark over to the lady that keeps hitting Odin.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my second action on her.
Okay.
Oh, another crit? Seriously? I guess it's not a crit. But...
Yeah, it's a crit. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's 23 plus 27. Yeah, she's down.
Oh.
She is down.
Oh.
Wait.
Huh.
Let me check this out, actually. Her armor class is 12. Okay. Well, she's down.
She's just one tap down, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. You see as this cloaked figure gets hit squarely in the chest, and she falls. English.
Nice.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
All right.
Why is it? Okay, there it goes.
Willie, it is your turn. The boat is still getting filled with water.
Yeah, Wheelie, maybe stop that. It's almost up to my neck.
Yeah, sure. Let me. Oh, I'm invisible. Oh, hold on. This will take a while.
I mean, I can see you.
This is gonna take a while. Hold on. I got like a bunch of daggers and stuff.
What?
She's just rummaging through his bags.
I'm invisible.
Oh my gosh. Here.
Oh yeah, that's
left,
true. He's invisible.
to your left.
Oh, she can
down.
still see.
I can see everything. So.
Oh, thanks. I'm gonna disable portals.
But there's still water on the boat.
That is fine. We have magical abilities.
Oh, what else you got?
What's the digitation?
Yes. What your friend said from across the map. I must say her projection is impressive.
You just hear Isarya yelling "President."
Just for no reason.
Is what now?
Minor illusion.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Who's left here?
It's that guy that I teleported away from.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that they exist. Do you think they need help over there, or?
No, I think they're good.
I should probably still. All right. Well, the noise has certainly died down, I suppose. I will help to unwater this boat, yes? I'm just going to start blasting prestidigitation.
Okay. Yeah, you cast one prestidigitation.
At a time. Just one at a time. It goes down a little bit.
And you see water gradually disappearing. Okay. I do think I will use my movement though to check out what's going on at the docks, and that will end my turn. This bandit captain, pirate, just moving around, trying to find his way out in the world.
NPC with broken padding.
He can't find this food place, the Sushi-Rito. Where are the Sushi-Ritos?
I'm going to continue working on this sail if it's not up yet. If it is, I'll move to the next one.
So yeah, you got that sail. You worked on it for a couple of turns. You can go on to the next one. But there's a lot of work before this boat can actually set sail. For your information.
All right, I'm gonna keep working on it for now.
Okay. Do we need to pay for this, or are we just?
I mean, my friends here have a lot of money, but they actually don't like paying for things, regardless.
I thought this was a pirate ship. We had to pay the pirates?
We're just borrowing it. We're bringing it back.
It's not actually a pirate ship. It's the ship that you guys were looking at.
Kazari is none the wiser.
Okay.
I mean, it could be a fancy pirate ship.
All right.
I'm gonna pirate that ship. You know what I mean?
I appreciated that. I heard you. It was funny.
All right. Okay. So this pirate really confused with what's going on and why his pirate teammates are just lost. And he's gonna run up to just in line of sight of Odin. He's gonna throw his dagger at him.
That's a bold move.
Yes.
And I'm going to just bat it away with my shield and be like, "Really?
Hey,
we don't have to do this anymore."
I just want the gold, okay?
I mean, didn't you get your gold?
Excuse me, the booty.
Didn't you get your booty up front?
No.
Oh, you guys are horrible business people.
Hey, you want booty? You mean some of this? I'm gonna moon him. Come across the map.
He can't see you.
Oh god. Gotta do it closer for me.
It's Odin's turn.
So are you sure you want to do this? Like, really?
Come at me, pal. He has one of those hooks in his arm, and he's gonna wag it at you, or wave it at you.
I'm gonna grab it and try to stick it in his face.
Oh, okay. Make a weapon attack, I guess. Oh, okay, yeah. You just grab his hook and slam it into his face, and you can see his hook piercing his cheek and down underneath his jaw. It comes out.
Shield bash it even further.
Man.
And with your other hand, you take your shield and dig it further down his face. Wow, okay.
And then we're just going to continue to beat on him because that's what we do.
Wow. And those 15 just make it. Okay, so that's 13, 7, 20, 32. Okay. He is battered and bruised. Flinty, you're up.
What?
Well, her pants are down.
Oh.
I guess I'll cast my mage hand and I'm gonna like grab a bucket with it or something and help get the water off the boat.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
You're not gonna pull your pants back on?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're up. I mean, you don't pull your pants all the way down to meet someone. It's just like, just the cheeks, you know?
Oh shit! I've been doing it wrong all these years.
Being cheeky.
Oh man.
Okay, Isarya, you are up.
Okay. I am just. Oh. I'm gonna firebolt the guy that's next to Odin. You know what? I'm not. Hold on. I'm gonna move. Wait. Yeah, I can move right up to him. I'm gonna move right up to him.
Poop.
And I am gonna hit him with my sushi burrito.
Ah!
So I don't know if that's just a straight. If that's just like.
I guess you just
20
do
or-
a. Okay, yeah, no, do a D4. It's just a sushi burrito.
D4. Oh, fuck.
One.
No, I can roll again.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, 1 is pretty
Aw.
apt for batting a guy with a sushi roll.
Oh, fuck, he takes 2 damage.
He can't really talk because this hook is lodged into his tongue and jaw.
Oh.
You're just like
Mandibular.
rubbing, you're rubbing like the pickle juice into the wound.
I'm asphyxiating him with my sushi roll then.
What a waste of a perfectly good sushi.
You're
burrito.
gonna get more. He can get us more.
That's true. Those
Ew.
two guys are getting us more.
That'll be it.
Okay, again, this guy, he's just gonna wander aimlessly somewhere in this direction. Let's just say that he's out of the fight.
He's gonna reincorporate himself into society.
Yeah, I guess. Wheelie, it is up to you.
I'm gonna find a bucket and just scoop the water out.
Okay.
Can you not be using your portal magic?
Nah, it's like limited. So this one puts up a good exercise.
Okay, understandable.
Unless you
He's
want
not
it.
visible.
Yes. I uninvisible myself.
It's because you have that ring, right? That's what's making you invisible.
Yes.
Okay, just checking. It's not like a thing. Okay.
No. Yeah, I'm just getting a bucket and scooping out the water. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Prestidigi back at the boat, and then I'm gonna keep walking.
All right.
How's the water level looking?
The water level is starting to dissipate. It's getting at a manageable level. This guy is just gonna walk away too. Confused at the fighting, he's just gonna walk away and look for the sushi. All right, Ganondorf's turn. Or yeah, it's still Ganondorf's turn.
It's
Continue working
Odin.
on the sails.
Okay. And now it's the bandit captain's turn.
Oh, with
He
his hook in
is-
his mouth. Ugh.
He is gonna try to get free, I guess. So he's gonna make a strength check.
Do I get to contest his strength?
Yes.
Oh, you better.
Okay. He tries to desperately get free of the hook in your grip, but he just can't. You just pin him down. And that's his move. It's your turn.
All right. I'm going to ask him again if he wants to continue fighting. Are we doing
Oh,
yeah, you're right. You're right.
he's gonna whack you. He's gonna whack you with his other hand. He's just struggling. Okay, yeah, that hits. That also hits. Yes.
How's he looking?
He is looking pretty bruised, but not at the brink.
Really?
He's getting there. Okay. 7, that hits.
And then I'm going to do a feint attack on him.
Okay.
Wait, what is that? I never heard you use that, I think.
It was a feint attack.
Oh, you know what? I
Oh,
can't because it
interesting.
actually consumes a bonus action to it. I use that for my shield bash. Never mind. That's
Darn.
probably why I don't use it very often, because I like to shield bash things.
Okay.
Well, I'm just gonna smack him again because I can.
Oh, okay.
I'll just
You
do
did.
the last hit and end turn.
All right. 8 damage. Yes, he is looking pretty beat up now. He is dazed and, not looking well. Flinty, you are up. Oh. I guess she's just going to continue scooping the water out?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Yeah, continue scooping water and turn. Yeah.
Okay. Arya.
Okay, let's see. I am, for flavor, take a bite out of my sushi burrito.
Your bloody
Aw.
sushi Rito?
That's nasty.
Nom, 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 nom. I'm going to quarterstaff this bitch. Because
You're eating a bloody sushi Rito with your poop-stained hands.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Make
That
a
hits.
Why do you
Alright.
think I'm still here?
All right, make a Constitution
You
saving
need to
throw
say
then,
Constitution.
because you were
Wait.
eating food contaminated with blood and shit.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him with your quarterstaff. Oh.
3 bludgeoning.
All right.
That was it.
He looks close to dead. Very bad. Like very, very bad.
I'm going to move my hunter's mark onto that guy and shoot him with my oath bow.
Okay.
I hit the button. There it goes.
It's like Lost Ark servers.
All right. Well, after that first shot, he is down for the count.
Yay.
We did it.
We
Do we
did
get victory
it.
music?
Do
Okay,
we get the
wait.
victory music?
How do I do this?
Is it in there? Is it? I don't know. If,
It probably is. I just need to find it. Main.
it's not in a folder. It's just like out by itself because I use it somewhat often.
Okay. Is it called like anything in particular?
I'm pretty sure it's just called Final Fantasy, like 7. Yeah. Hey.
Yay.
Yay.
Don't forget to hit the pause button in the actual GUI and not like closing it in the
Oh, okay.
the window. Yeah.
Wow, it's so far up.
Yeah. I mean, if you retype the command, it'll pull it back up.
Oh, okay. I see.
So I moved closer to. Are we still in initiative?
No, we're done.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make my way towards the boat then.
Okay. And as the fighting ceases, you see the portmaster come out. I didn't make a token. But you see
Don't
the
worry about
portmaster come out. And he's like, "Wow, these brave heroes! You defended us from the evil pirates. Thank you so much." And as he says this, more people from the crowd earlier comes up and starts cheering you guys. And yeah, and then the portmaster walks up to Odin and Isarya, because they're the two most clumped up people, and say, "You said you were looking for a boat. We'll gladly give you our best boat. Thank you so much for saving this port.
Oh, you're welcome.
No problem.
I think we need to shake hands to seal the deal.
Your poopy hand.
Oh.
And I'm just gonna do one of those, like, presenting her hands to him.
as he shakes Isarya's hand, he's gonna extend his hand to Odin as well and attempt to shake his.
I'm just gonna
At the same time? Oh man.
But yeah.
Kazari is interested in the Drone Mage.
Okay. You don't know that she's a Drow. She's covered up.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Never mind then. Sorry.
You can,
I thought
you can
you
inspect her if you want.
I would like to do that, yes.
Okay.
Real quick, guys. I gotta actually bounce out of here. I gotta wake up early, take the dog to the vet. So,
Okay.
Ryan,
Oh, poor
you're
Poochie.
fucking amazing tonight.
Thank
you very much.
Yes, it's fun.
And I'll catch you guys later. Thank you.
Yay. See
Alright.
ya.
Bye, Odin.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
I am looking forward to the next sessions. This is so fun. Okay. So would I then learn that she is Drow upon
Yes.
investigation?
Yes, you would.
When I take off her mask, does she look like anybody I recognize?
No.
Okay. Does she have anything on her that I would of interest?
Nope. All you know is that she's a Drow. And that she led the attack. You can assume that she led the attack.
Yeah, just based on what how the interrogation worked. Before I accidentally killed them.
Well, and in his letter, Eragon's letter, it did say to beware of the drows.
I wouldn't have
you
knowledge
don't know
of the
that.
letter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the Pyres did mention a drow, so I would have gone looking for it. Okay, that's fine. I don't know who she is then. Okay.
Okay. But yeah, what do you guys see now? You guys were given a boat? Or gifted a boat?
Wait.
Well, Odin and
didn't-
Isarya have to come tell us. We
Yes,
don't know that.
yeah, exactly.
Oh yes, I'm gonna walk by. Do-do-do-do-do. And Kazari is not on the boat anymore?
No, I'm there. I'm like where the Drone Mage died, which I think is around that area.
It's about right here where she died.
Yeah. So I'll see you coming over, and I see the crowd as well. I think I just kind of slink back a little bit out of their vision.
Okay.
I see you.
You look hurt.
Oh, I'm okay. I've had way worse.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I can.
Oh yeah, she's had way worse.
I am impressed. It's like an echo chamber in this open air. I have no idea how that works.
You want to see my hamster?
He's so cute.
He is cute. And then before he even answers, I'm just gonna pull Humphreys out.
If you would be pardoning me, I believe you have something that belongs to me.
No.
Are you perhaps in possession of a butterfly keychain?
I'm gonna stare at him, just blank-faced, like a blank-faced stare. And then a light bulb's gonna go off in my brain, and I'm gonna start digging through my bag.
Oh, I would. I wish you would have washed your hand first, but that's okay.
And so I'm gonna open it up,
Everything's
dig
dirty.
around. Yeah. I am a very disorganized, organized person. And so I'm gonna pull it out and be like, oh, this?
We're just waiting there.
I'm gonna swing the little right?
Yeah, like little like pieces of poop are just flying off, and I'm just like slowly moving away. Yes.
Here you go. So I'm gonna give him back his little Butterfly keychain.
Where
Who
did you
are
find
you?
this? My name is Kazari. Where did you find this? And I'm just gonna sort of cup the keychain in between my hands, and you would see like a soft glow sort of emanate out from the gaps in my fingers.
We found it down in the abyss when we were adventuring and dying and getting star metal.
So you were also down there. Interesting.
You were down
I sup-
there, I imagine, since you lost your things.
Only for a bit. I was looking for someone. And during this time, Kazari was casting Find Familiar as a ritual.
Gotcha.
Which so it does not take a spell slot, but it just like takes, I guess, 10 minutes or whatever.
Yes.
And I guess we're conversing or whatever. And I unfurl my palms to reveal that the keychain has been transformed into this iridescent rainbow butterfly,
Ooh.
which sort of just flies up and nests itself on my shoulder.
Very nice.
I thank you for returning my friend to me.
You're welcome.
I have been looking for him for quite some time.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Why were you trying to follow our friend? You trying to kill him?
No, truthfully, I was bored and amused that someone else could vanish from sight, so I thought I would follow suit and see what would happen next.
Wait, so did you know that we were coming here? Are you watching us?
No, I was not aware. I just saw your friend turn invisible, and here we are. I had talked with some of them, and it sounded like you were part of a group, and as far as I can tell, you are not my enemies.
Gonna
What?
go meet the rest of them? Pretty
That would
cool.
be my pleasure. What brings you here?
So we're missing one of our own. He just disappeared in the night. We don't know whether I don't know. We don't know whether someone took him or he left on his own. But he left us a weird message with coordinates that led us to here.
What was
So,
on the message?
ISIS.
Sounds dangerous.
And yeah, and then here we are. Although yeah, we're here eating sushi Doritos, drinking cocktails, and
You
apparently
really should be washing your hands.
Oh, we have a Ganondorf for that.
I'm just gonna hold
Ganondorf.
my hands out to Ganondorf. May you
I mean,
please?
I can do that as well, but I just
I'll give you one hand and you can take the other. Contest.
I suppose it is time for introductions, yes?
Oh yeah, guys, I found this guy on the pier.
Oh,
He
nice
knows some of you.
butterfly.
Yes, he is very lovely. His name is Nietzsche.
Does he have any wheels and steel?
No, Nietzsche only has himself and me. I actually did come across this cute little I take out like a small novelty keychain in the shape of a panda. It's made out of steel.
Ooh.
Just offer it over to Wheelie.
I'll take it. How much do you want me to pay?
No payment. Gold is not my interest.
Kazari, you are my best man.
I appreciate that.
You are welcome anytime in Brazil. Anytime you want.
I thank you for that. Your friend has told me that you are missing someone, yes?
Yep.
Yeah, have you seen like this wood elf? He's like he's got like a stubble, some black hair, and
Wears a crow cape that he refuses to take off.
he has like a tree pet.
Sometimes he turns into a dinosaur.
Especially when
funny
he's scared.
thing, I did meet
He
a
doesn't
high
like spiders.
elf who was able to transform, but not this wood elf with crow wings. And that high elf actually had bat wings. It was very weird.
Have you seen any flying whales in the area?
I cannot say that I have.
Hey, why do you wear that mask? What do you look like?
Personal reasons.
Where'd you come from?
That is a...
No reasons.
No, not quite. That is just a difficult question to answer. It's complicated.
Well,
You
we
do not
gotta-
seem satisfied. I have a skin condition. It's... Yes.
All right. Make a deception. Make a
So
deception
do I,
check,
and I'm going to
Josie.
show him my skills.
Josie, make a deception check. Everyone else make a perception check, or not perception, insight check.
I mean, is it really? I guess it is.
It is a
Fine.
deception check.
I mean, I do have... Okay. 25 insight is pretty rough. All right. Wow. All right. I have plus 9 deception. That was awful. All right. That's
wow.
Very insightful.
Really
here.
beat me.
Well,
Yeah.
everyone except for Guided kind of figured that he's hiding something, but it's up to you guys if you want to do anything about it, or like that he's lying.
Skin
I would say it's more that I'm not. It's more of a half truth than a lie, I think.
Yeah, that
Right.
something isn't entirely right, but it's not something full of malice or anything.
I mean, I think we're all like a pretty honest bunch, so there's nothing wrong if you like show off what you really look like. I'm sure we'll be. I'm open to seeing you. We're all buddies.
I appreciate that, but I would prefer to keep the mask on.
Okay,
You've seen
so
Flinty's
what you
butt
look
more
like doesn't have anything to do with where you're from. So, can you start with that?
Very well. I truthfully do not know where I am from exactly. I was raised by a forest god. I'm not really sure if that's the best way to say it.
A forest god? Does the forest god have a name?
Yes, her name is A, and you probably would not have seen her, but she is... How to describe this? It is complicated. She is in charge of the realm of the Feywilds.
You said she just found you and raised you?
That is what she told me. So my answer is incomplete because I do not know where I am from. but that is what I hope to find out in my journeys.
What do you do for your skin condition?
Just keep it out of sunlight.
Are you a vampire?
No, I can tell you that I am not a vampire.
Do you like garlic bread?
Yes. Although it has been some time since I managed to have some of that. There seems to be a garlic shortage as of recent.
Maybe it's
I
inspired
have
vampires.
been told that there was a vampire outbreak, but it is a rather common misconception that vampires are weak to garlic. That being said, have any of you seen any dark elves recently? Other than the one that you just killed?
I don't think we've seen any.
No.
Okay. It
Why
was
do
worth
you
a shot.
ask?
I was told that a dark elf is part of my history, but I do not have much to go off of.
Oh, you a dark elf?
In some respects, yes.
I mean, I don't get it. Just because, like, I know you're a dark elf, but, you know, we're still open to the idea that you can take off your mask and all.
That is not the reasoning for that is not the skin condition that I refer to. Anyways. What was you said your friend was missing, yes?
Yeah. Oh, and also, guys, as a thank you, we got the ship. It's ours. Ganondorf, you don't need to steal it anymore.
Wait, what?
No, I'm just prepping
We don't have
it.
to steal something?
Oh, sweet. Alright, let's just. Alright, I'm gonna look at the coordinates of the map and start driving there, I guess.
Does he know how to read or navigate?
I mean, it shouldn't be that difficult. I learned how to drive a cart.
Yeah, he knows how to use a wheel, I think. But why are we taking this guy with us?
Maybe we can help him while we find Eragon.
He gave me a steel necklace, so I trust him.
Well, I do want to be clear. You are lovely people, I am sure, but I don't necessarily have intentions to travel with you if that is okay.
Why?
Well, you are strangers, and I have no reason to go with you. I empathize.
Too.
That is true, and I empathize with your plight. I truly do, but it is not my quarrel, and I would prefer to focus on my own mission.
But 8 heads is better than 1.
Wait. Just let the guy go. I mean,
you have to realize
on the
that we get
boat?
attached really quickly to people in this group.
You truly don't know of any dark elves?
No.
Nope.
No, we don't.
I did message someone in private.
Oh.
You can all check.
Hey, I do remember when Eragon's message that he mentioned dark elves. So we are going to find our friend, and if you come with us, maybe you will see dark elves.
I was turning to leave, and as soon as Galadriel said dark elves, I stopped.
I was just about to cast Charm Person.
So, would you like to come with us? It's 100% beneficial for you.
It would be my pleasure.
All right, you guys ready to go? We got supplies.
I am still not entirely trusting of your orc friend to drive this very large vehicle.
He'll be fine, right, Wheelie?
If there's no speed limit, I can drive as fast as I can, right?
No, I don't really think that's how ships work.
I'm driving as fast as I can.
I do have to mention, when the format, these ships usually come with a quote unquote captain that will navigate for you.
So we should leave. We should leave it to the professionals, yes?
Oh no.
That sounds good.
Okay, I guess. Only because I trust you.
We should.
Well, I mean, after you.
We should erase all evidence that we tried to steal this boat.
Well, did they seem suspicious of anything?
I guess not. But why is there so much water on here still?
Oh, okay. I would have been casting prestidigitation just a bunch. It's very, very slow though.
So it's still wet on the board, but it's gradually getting there, and eventually it'll be hopefully completely dry. And keep in mind that along with the captain, there are amenities on the boat, such as food. So you don't have to worry about food.
Sushi-ritos!
There are a couple of sushi-ritos on there, yes.
Yeah.
Luxury boat.
Hey.
Well, the most luxurious they have. Luxurious. But yeah, I can transfer you guys to that page.
For everybody.
There's a boat map.
Yes,
Oh,
there's a boat map.
Lucy.
I'm here for it.
It's not called Lucy.
It's different floors. It's different floors.
Yeah,
Can we
so
name our boat?
cool.
you can name the boat, yes. But yeah, there are different floors. And you can move your tokens in there.
Lucy Goosey. Kazari definitely climbed up to the crow's nest, unless there's somebody already there.
Wait, I can't drag anything.
I can do it for you if you can't.
Bodie McBoatface?
Bodie McBoatface. Yeah, I can't drag my token.
I got it. Flinty. There we go. You're there.
Wait. Okay, never mind. I got it. Is this
Galadriel,
the sushi?
and then sorry. Yeah, so there should be a kitchen somewhere.
Is this the kitchen? This looks like.
There's a kitchen.
Oh, that's like someone's room. Oh,
it's a dining room right
okay.
here. Yeah. So yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna end it for tonight, though.
Thank you so much, Ryan.
Good job, Ryan.
Yeah. Excellent debut.
So good.
Oh, you guys have to figure out what to do with ballers and bagpipes. If you want to bring them along or not, that is up to you because they can come. Although having a horse on board might be a little difficult.
I think just go down below, right?
Yeah, I mean, so there's the below deck, which is this floor right here.
I don't know if a horse can fit down there.
Yeah, I mean they can stay up.
Like it.
They can support, or they can stay up top if you want. But I mean, it's up to you. You don't really know what the location's gonna be, so it's gonna be a surprise.
Ganondorf could talk to them, calm them down.
That's true. I think, right? You can talk to them.
Talk to the horses?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I cannot see a boat like everybody else can see. I don't know if it's my roll 20 or.
Try zooming out, refreshing the page.
Everything's super loading right now. It's working. It's just slowly loading and everything still.
Just
I've got
imagine
tokens.
a luxury
That's it.
boat.
Yes, I can see it on Ganondorf's.
Okay. Well, so then.
Birth control.
Where do you get all of these?
These are pretty good. Dang. All right. I mean, I guess.
Lotus.
I mean, yep. I guess we can bring ballers here, and then Kent.
Large lad.
Large lad. Where is Kent? Kent, right
Is
here.
Crabulus with us anymore?
Crabulon.
Crabulon.
He was never with you in the first place.
But yeah.
Awesome, everyone.
Yeah.
That's
about it. Night.
Good.
Everyone will get a long rest.
Oh, lovely.
Wait.
Do we have to keep watch or anything?
Yes. So one of two. You can decide who's gonna keep watch, but during the first night there will be a long rest. But we can decide that tomorrow, actually. So don't worry about it right now.
That's fair. Okay. Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks,
All
everyone.
right. Have a great night,
Thanks.
guys.
Good night,
Thank
y'all.
you.
Bye.
Night.
Once again, I have to congratulate you.
Yes,
It
Ryan.
was awesome, Ryan.
Yay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Did you record it? Oh, that's
Uh,
Eternal did.
Okay.
Yeah,